Welcome to Prep Rally Media Day, sponsored by Equity Bank. I'm Graham Thomas with the Northwest Arkansas Democrat-Gazette, and I am joined by Elkins head coach Zach Watson. Coach, appreciate you being here today.
Thanks, Graham. Appreciate it.
Man, football season is here. It's time, right?
Yeah, no, it's exciting. I told our kids today we are 7 days away from playing a football game. So our scrimmage is on in a couple weeks, and so we're 7 days. It's here. We got to get going and get ready.
Well, let's talk about the Elks, man, because we've been doing a lot of these interviews today, and everybody keeps talking about Elkins. So let's talk about Elkins.
Yeah, hey, I'm glad they're talking about it.
We got Hall of Fame baseball player Dizzy Dean, quarterback, coming back, and Deshaun Chairs, and we know about these guys. Who are some guys on offense though that we're not talking about that we need to talk about?
Yeah, I think it definitely, Graham, starts up front. We've got a guy by the name of Kellen Combs. He plays tackle for us, and Kellen was voted our conference lineman of the year last year in our conference, so he does a tremendous job of protecting Dizzy and opening up holes for Deshaun. But we've got an all-conference player in Dalton Schumann back, 3-year starter at tackle as well, and then our center Matthew Ferguson does an unbelievable job there. We've got to find some guys at our guard spots, but we had some young guys that got some playing time last year, and we look forward to those guys stepping in and being a big part of it.
And obviously, we mentioned the two guys up front. I mean, those are two special kids, and no doubt they're gonna have to do a lot of good things for you guys this year.
Right, no doubt. And we've got some guys now. We graduated 2 electric receivers last year, guys that one had 800 yards receiving, the other had over 1,000 yards receiving, and I think between the both of them over 25 touchdowns. So we've got some young guys that are going to have to step up, but I think we've got some kids in John Townsend and Landon Martin that will be able to do that.
And then defensively, I know you guys probably have some guys that are having to go both ways a little bit, but.
Yeah, no doubt. In our classification, there's a little bit of that. We try to, limit that. Dalton Schumann does play a little bit of defensive end, so he'll go both ways kind of. But we've got Mason Allen returning at inside linebacker, where this will be his second year to start, and he's a great leader of our football team in the inside spot. And then off the edge, we got Jaquay Walden at outside linebacker, who started as a sophomore, really physical kid that can run around and make some plays. And then on the back end, we've got some young guys coming back that got a lot of playing time last year in games that we might have put away at halftime. We were able to get them in and get them some quality reps last year.
Yeah. 4A1 conference. I mean, a lot of people are pointing at Elkins. So I know it's not a lot. It's hard to, but who are the teams you're pointing at in that conference besides you guys? No
doubt. I think just historically with Ozark and Jeremy Burns, a great coach, does a tremendous job there. But they're, they were new to the league last year, but they were winning their league before that when they were in a different league. So I expect them to be, a top contender. And then you look at people like Gentry. Coach Bigham does a great job. He'll have his guys ready, no doubt. We play them late in the season, so a lot of things can happen at that point. You get into injuries and stuff like that, so they'll be ready for us. And then you also look at a team who's done a really good job of playing us the last 2 years in Grab It. Coach Bohannon does an excellent job there.
All right. Well, this has been Coach Zach Watson with Elkins, and I'm Graham Thomas, and this is Prep Rally.